guys. So if you're not aware, Trump got sentenced in the Hush Money case. And I think his attorney said something that really hit me, that the American people didn't want the case to go forward or whatever. And one thing about Trump that gets me is how much like this era reminds me of things I was always told about as a kid of white people, and that there's two kinds of law. And I was raised, the whole reading rainbow, and you can be whatever you want to be, and that you work hard, there's no racism and all that. And it hit me when they said that about the Americans don't want it. When has the people's wants or demands ever had a play in a conviction before? I could find you probably 5 to 10 names of black men in my lifetime that have been convicted for things that millions of people were like, dude, they should be convicted for that. And people protested about it. And it didn't fucking matter. But because this man's rich and he's white, now it's, oh, they don't want it. That shouldn't matter. And I was, criminal justice, no respect for men in judgment. I think that this whole era is really a reminder of just what the class war really is about. I'm not defending anybody, doing the kind of crimes Trump has committed, convicted of now. I'm not defending him. I'm not a black person that's like, why don't black people get the right to do things that white people can do? That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply acknowledging the fact that my grandparents were right. They were right. And I realize that more and more every day, how they write about white people, how white men ain't changed nothing. Same old bloodshedder, same old liars, same old thieves, same old con men, same old colonizers. They ain't changed nothing. It's just the money, the way they make their money has changed. And, we all intermixed and stuff. I got my great grandfather white or something. It's not that simple. But they ain't changed. And if we do invade Canada, if we do those kind of things, I see that really, in my mind, as with the Fourth Reich. That's what it is. Engaging in a reckless war against people who have not attacked us in any way is that. I did a video last night where I talked about how it seems like liberals they wanted Trump to be convicted. They wanted Merrick to do it. And he should have done it. I agree. Merrick Garland dragged his feet. I agree with that. But I think liberals or the left wanted Trump to rot in prison, and the main thing was that way Trump couldn't be reelected. And the spirit I have is, I don't agree with that. I want Trump to be ruined. I don't want him to go to prison. That's not, because you're making him a martyr. You're making him like what's the dude's name, Mama Jamal or whatever. You're making him something that people who aren't even born. Why do they do that? The lane, you get off on your exit, he's stopping on the interstate, taking up 2 lanes with an SUV, and so you just get off on your exit. I've been in Jersey like a half hour, I've been cut off already, and people are stopping on the road to turn. They're just so inconsiderate. How do you live in a place with so many people? That's why they get me rich. Like I said, my thing is just throwing Trump in prison. I wanted Trump to lose. And as I said, I really think that there was a discussion that there's no way Trump could win. That they thought Americans were smarter than this, and they're not. This is a dumb country. Yeah, Americans are stupid. Yeah, I'm left with that every day. Of no matter what happens, I don't care if Trump does populist things or gets done with the things he's gonna do, which he won't. I don't care. America's dumb. It's a dumb fucking crackers. I don't care. You voted for a guy that just want to change the name of mountains and lakes and gulfs. How does that affect? How does that lower your price in gas? How does that help you or your family Oh, I forgot homophobia, transphobia. Like, that's all this was giving white people the right to be as... This is them getting the right to do everything they wanted to do before and be as nasty as they want to be. That's it. That's all it is. I mean, it's just... What an embarrassing moment. What an embarrassing moment to be an American and to know we could literally start a war with people who are our allies, who went to war for us on behalf of our interests. And people on their side died. I know that Trump wants to make taking another country sound simple. When I said it before, I said it again. This is policy written by an 8-year-old. Even if you want it, its policy is not thought out and it's not well reasoned. There's no ragione, there's no reason in this. Even if you're a colonizer and you're like, yeah, they've got elements for our electric cars, so let's go like colonize. Even if you like that, that will take them dissolving their governments. That will take changing the constitution. There's a lot of stuff behind that to make them another state. And that'll mean war. It's weird growing up as a leftist and hearing white people say, we hate the military. I hate the military because I'm against the Iraq war and all that. You hate the military. You're just you're a hippie. I grew up hearing that. And like it's weird because now watching them cut veterans benefits, watching them talk about cutting veterans benefits and going into these different countries for another war, that means there's going to be more vets to get killed up and hurt and blown up. And it's like, I hate the military. No, you just believe the military is people's lives be gambled with. You view this as a game. I don't. I know these guys have families just like me, people that love and care about them just like me, and that their lives have to be utilized should be for good reason, not for neo-colonial objectives. And it's just so odd. It's just so weird to be living in a moment to where, like, everything they said growing up was a lie. Everything I've heard Republicans say have been lies. I mean, like, straight up lies. Like, there is no truth in them. And I realize that more and more. Everything my grandmother, my grandparents said white people was 110% true. As I said, this colonizer ain't changed one bit.